In order for your NPC to be able to dodge and block blows, you need to create a new structure. I have named it Behavior After Damage. After that, you need to create these variables in it. Let me tell you a little bit about what that means. These variables are responsible for whether or not your NPC can run away when he's low on health. For example, he can fight you. If he has less than a certain percentage of health left, he will run away from you. Then the logic can progress however you want. For example, he can call for backup, or he can just run away. This is the required amount at which he starts running away. Running animation. Running animation is not blend space. It's implied as an upper body part. For example, he can run and wave his arms. He can cause some sort of panic animation. This is where the voiceover is if it is needed. A soundtrack when he is running away. For example, he may yell something next to the variables, whether this NPC can dodge blows. If he can dodge, what animation he will do it. Chance of dodging, whether he can block blows, and the chance of blocking. Next, in the enemy data structure, you need to add your newly created structure in a new line. Then to your character class bases, you need to call the Start Mill Attack event. And create a new dispatcher. I have named it as Start Attack. After that, you need to go to your controller. Create this event. And from our new structure, we'll create the following logic. Whether our NPC can dodge, whether he can block. If either one of those things, then we continue the logic. If not, we just cut it off. Next, we call aggressive target. We do a validation of this variable. If we have a target that's present, we validate that target. If it's currently valid. And then we pull our dispatcher from it. So, this dispatcher will only be triggered when the target can evade. This event is triggered. We take out our aggressive target and take the distance to our character. The character that hits this target. This is the target that needs to dodge. This is the target that is currently attacking this target. If the distance is less than some value that you yourself want to set, you can choose any value here. If the distance is less than our stated evasion chance, here we have the evasion chance. If the distance is smaller, this logic works. Our NPC can stand up either. This is a block. This is the block chance. If the block chance is triggered, he gets into this pose, which is taken from easy survival. This is the time in the blocking stance. So that's 2 to 8 seconds he'll be blocking. He'll be in block stance. You can again set this time to whatever you feel is appropriate. Then, after that time has elapsed, he will stand in his previous stance. If the block chance doesn't work, then we have an evasion check. So we take the evasion chance from here. Check. If our chance works, then we run the dodge animation. So let's see how this works. We don't have an evasion animation, but we can test it in the following way. We take getControlPalm. We take the current coordinates. Okay, get actor location, yeah. Well, let's say that at 200 units, we're going to have it bounce. So it's just going to teleport. Ideally use animation. Here we need this just to test how well it's going to work. Next, I created a test NPC in this table to test it. In our new structure, I set the check to elation true. I don't have an evasion animation, and I set the evasion chance to 100%. Units is 100%. Now let me substitute here and check how this will work. Our NPC should teleport 200 units away from us. As you can see, when the distance is less than 200, he starts teleporting. This is evasion. We don't need this logic, we only need it for a test to see if it all works. Now let's deal with blocking and check its effectiveness. To do this, we go to the enemy data table again, the duplicate. Let's say it's going to be test block. Let's choose some other character. Let's say it's a warrior. Turn off evasion, put a block on. The block chance is also 100%. Let's test it. As you can see, he started to put blocks and hold them for a certain amount of time. If we set it to a lower frequency, not 100%, but less, then it will block not all the hits, but only a part of them. Let's say we set it to 20%. And it works, 20% of the time it blocks. That's it, I think. This is the end of the tutorial on easy survival integration. If there are any updates, I'll be sure to post it on my channel. Thank you all for your attention.